Have you ever wondered what separates those who simply live from those who thrive well into their later years, reaching milestones like 90 and beyond with vitality? It's a question that fascinates many of us, especially as we navigate the complexities of modern life. Today, we're going to explore not just wishes, but actual signs that research suggests can predict a long and healthy life. We're talking about tangible indicators, lifestyle choices, and genetic predispositions that, when understood, can empower us to make informed decisions about our own health trajectories. In an age where quick fixes and conflicting health advice abound, it's easy to feel overwhelmed or even dismiss the idea of proactive health management. Many adults, particularly in the 25 to 60 age bracket, find themselves caught between demanding careers, family responsibilities, and the subtle but persistent pressure of an increasingly sedentary lifestyle. The consequences often manifest as chronic conditions that, while not immediately life-threatening, can significantly diminish quality of life as we age. But what if there were clear, science-backed indicators that could offer us a glimpse into our potential longevity? What if understanding these signs could motivate us to adopt habits that don't just add years to our life, but life to our years? This presentation is designed to cut through the noise, offering you clear, actionable insights grounded in scientific understanding, so you can better understand your own path to a longer, healthier future.
Sign 1. Strong social connections. The first sign that often predicts exceptional longevity isn't found in a gym or a health food store. It's rooted in our relationships. Extensive research, including longitudinal studies spanning decades, consistently highlights the profound impact of strong social connections on overall health and lifespan. Humans are inherently social creatures, and isolation can be as detrimental to our health as smoking or obesity. When we maintain robust social networks, whether with family, friends, or community groups, we benefit from emotional support, reduced stress, and even improved cognitive function. These connections provide a buffer against life's challenges, fostering a sense of belonging and purpose that can literally add years to our lives. Practical application involves consciously nurturing these relationships. This might mean scheduling regular calls with loved ones, participating in community events, or joining clubs that align with your interests. It's about making time for people who uplift you and offering that same support in return. Tracking this could involve simply noting how often you engage in meaningful social interactions each week.
Sign 2. Moderate and consistent physical activity. Moving your body regularly is a cornerstone of health, but the key to longevity isn't necessarily extreme athleticism. It's consistency and moderation. Studies repeatedly show that individuals who engage in moderate physical activity most days of the week tend to live longer, healthier lives. This isn't about running marathons if that's not your passion, but rather about incorporating movement into your daily routine. Regular physical activity helps maintain a healthy weight, strengthens the cardiovascular system, improves bone density, and enhances mental well-being. It reduces the risk of chronic diseases like heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and certain cancers. Think about activities like brisk walking, cycling, swimming, or even active gardening. The goal is to elevate your heart rate and engage your muscles without overstressing your body. A practical application could be aiming for at least 150 minutes of moderate intensity aerobic activity or 75 minutes of vigorous intensity activity per week, alongside muscle strengthening activities twice a week. You can track this by using a simple step counter or logging your activity in a journal. Sign 3. A purpose-driven life. Beyond our physical and social health, having a strong sense of purpose in life has emerged as a significant predictor of longevity. This isn't about grand, world-changing endeavors, but rather having goals, values, and a sense of direction that gives meaning to your daily existence. Research indicates that individuals with a higher sense of purpose tend to exhibit better physical health, reduced risk of cardiovascular events, and even improved immune function. A purpose-driven life provides motivation, resilience, and a reason to maintain healthy habits. It can manifest in many forms: dedicating yourself to a craft, volunteering for a cause you believe in, raising a family, or excelling in your profession. The practical application here involves reflecting on what truly matters to you. What are your core values? What activities make you feel engaged and fulfilled?
Actively pursuing these interests and contributing to something larger than yourself can profoundly impact your well-being. While you can't track purpose in the same way as steps, you can regularly check in with yourself, asking if your daily activities align with your deeper values and goals.
Sign 4. Effective stress management. Stress is an unavoidable part of life, but how we manage it significantly impacts our long-term health. Chronic stress is a silent killer, contributing to inflammation, weakened immune function, high blood pressure, and an increased risk of various diseases. Those who live long and healthy lives often share a common trait: effective strategies for coping with stress. This isn't about eliminating stress, which is impossible, but rather about developing healthy mechanisms to process and reduce its negative effects. Techniques like mindfulness meditation, deep breathing exercises, spending time in nature, adequate sleep, and engaging in hobbies can all be powerful tools. Understanding your personal stress triggers and recognizing the early signs of stress overload are crucial. Practical application involves intentionally incorporating stress-reducing activities into your daily or weekly routine. This might mean dedicating 10 minutes each morning to mindfulness, taking a regular walk in a local park, or ensuring you get 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep each night. You can track your stress levels by simply observing how you feel daily and making adjustments as needed, perhaps noting when you feel particularly overwhelmed and what helped you cope.
Sign 5. Balanced and nutrient-rich eating patterns. What we eat fuels every cell in our body, and a balanced, nutrient-rich eating pattern is undeniably a major predictor of longevity. This sign isn't about restrictive diets or fleeting fads, but rather a consistent approach to nutrition that emphasizes whole, unprocessed foods. Studies on populations known for their longevity, such as those in blue zones, highlight common dietary themes: a high intake of plant-based foods, lean proteins, healthy fats, and minimal processed sugars and refined grains. This approach provides essential vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, and fiber, all crucial for maintaining cellular health, supporting metabolic function, and reducing the risk of chronic diseases. Practical application involves prioritizing fruits, vegetables, whole grains, legumes, nuts, and seeds. Think about incorporating a variety of colors into your meals to ensure a broad spectrum of nutrients. Limiting intake of sugary drinks, fast food, and highly processed snacks is also key. Tracking your eating patterns can be as simple as keeping a food diary for a few days to identify areas for improvement, or focusing on filling half your plate with vegetables at each meal.
Sign 6. Cognitive engagement and lifelong learning. The brain, like any other muscle, benefits from regular exercise. Continuing to challenge your mind throughout life is a strong predictor of cognitive vitality and overall longevity. Engaging in lifelong learning, whether through formal education, reading, learning a new skill or language, or solving puzzles, helps maintain neural pathways and can even foster the growth of new ones. This cognitive stimulation contributes to brain plasticity, which is the brain's ability to adapt and change, and can help delay the onset of age-related cognitive decline. It keeps your mind sharp, your memory agile, and your problem-solving skills intact. Practical application involves consciously seeking out activities that require mental effort and curiosity. This could be learning to play a musical instrument, enrolling in an online course, engaging in stimulating conversations, or exploring new hobbies that challenge your intellect. You can track this by setting specific learning goals, like reading a certain number of books per month or dedicating time each week to a mentally stimulating activity. The key is to keep your brain active and engaged.
We've explored 6 compelling signs that research suggests can predict if you'll live beyond 90, not just existing, but thriving. From the warmth of strong social connections to the vigor of consistent physical activity, the guiding light of a purpose-driven life, the tranquility of effective stress management, the nourishment of balanced eating, and the sharpness of cognitive engagement, each sign offers a pathway to a healthier, potentially longer life. These aren't isolated factors.
They often intertwine and reinforce one another, creating a powerful synergy for well-being. While genetics play a role, these signs emphasize that our daily choices and habits hold significant power. It's about building a foundation of holistic health, one deliberate step at a time. By understanding these predictors, you're empowered to make informed adjustments to your lifestyle that can positively impact your future. Remember, the goal is not merely to extend life, but to enrich it with vitality, purpose, and joy.